Man, come in!
Shift it!
Go on, drive in. Go on! Advance!
Morning, boys. Here they are. Finally got it working. No pressure, Kens. Gaffer's here.
Gaffer's always here, bro.
I'm getting it on a t-shirt for you, I am.
Always here. Get it on get it branded.
Every time they get the ball, James will drop back in to force me out, lost Joe, and Prem's narrow. We need to box at the middle. That's very easy to our work. We need to box at that middle area and make sure that then we go wide. Don't take the ball wide, then Prem goes back out. And we move as a group. That was just saying on the play year, wasn't it? It's not what we call your team, Joe. You're not going to understand. It's a narrow right towards every centre of the door. Right to the centre is free. So it's Joe, yeah. Your job when they take the ball out wide, your job still to go out, close it down, see space out there, we get the ball down here. When they get the ball, we're nice and tight in the middle. Alright, so you're going to play the centre of the field. There you go. So you get that, alright?
I know it's hyped up.
Just start again.
We've got to give it our fucking ball, boys. We learnt last game against Ballers, nothing gets given in this league. These players might have talent, he might be better than you, but if you work harder than him, we'll get results. Boys, we want to win this fucking game today. If we want to kick on from last year and start climbing the table, then these are the games we've got to think right with 3 points. Fucking minimum, boys. Anyone want to add anything?
That's just got to be up for it from the off, yeah. Everything's got to be there, you know what I mean?
Same as ballers, boys, eh? The work rate has to be the same, win your battles. Has to be the same.
Come on then, boys! Get fucking stuck in there, boys!
Lads, get knocking the ball about.
Get some big out, Carl.
Let's do some stretches.
Kinsella's corner. Every time I come to the Hampton United boys game.
It's the female viewers first, you know.
Listen.
Rumour has it, they're fucking tenfold when I'm on.
Mate, listen, I'm not joking. Views go through the roof, subscribers go through the roof.
It's gotta happen though, innit?
Just don't charge me for Kinsella's corner.
I'll spin and catch. You're the away team? Yes. Fouls. As it is, you choose ends or kick. We'll start with okay, blue kick. Sam, right, captain, all the best, son. Look at it, mate.
Yes, people, welcome back to Sunday League Settings with myself, Big Fazza. Now this week, we've got the eagerly anticipated Hamptico. Promoted last season was Hampton Sundays, playing against Hampton United. Now, less of me pattying, let's get straight into the action.
Fucking tore them, and 2 of you put a name on it.
Ball over on that left-hand side with Seeley. He tries to whip one into the box, but it is blocked. Out to strike for Hampton United. Andy gets his shot away. Hampton Sundays managed to clear their lines. I know it's early on in the game, but guess what? Lionel's got that ruler out again. Straight as an arrow.
Tommy! Head up, it's gone.
Joe, Vinny.
Now, speaking to Jake Clark here early on in the season, he did tell me that he has got a diamond in the rough. Young player Kenzie on the ball here. With a quick now you see it, now you don't. Goes and wins himself a free kick 20 yards out from goal.
Seeley! You see it, now you don't.
Seeley!
Now, big brother Lewis was definitely happy with that one, even doing my lines for me. Now you got Palmer and Seeley standing over the free kick. Referee blows his whistle. Palmer steps up, shoots, tests the hands of Ryan in goal, goes out for a corner. Seeley standing over the resulting corner, whips one in, but nothing comes of it. Hits the side netting. Now, it wouldn't be the Hamptico derby without some blood, sweat and tears. Now, all bants aside, the two Hampton Sundays players did clash heads. They both did have to come off in the end, one with a nasty eye injury and one with a gash across the forehead. I wish them both well. Speedy recoveries, gents.
Yeah, oh, you gash it, yeah? Yeah, straight across.
Now, the Hampton Sundays boys are down to 10 men at this point, while they're just getting their linesman Jake onto the field, getting changed on the side as we speak. Now, Tomo picks up the ball about 40 yards out from goal, whips on into the box, but is intercepted by Luke Percival. No further than Seeley, who shoots. Another decent save there by Ryan in goal. Hampton United trying to take advantage of this extra man. Another ball played up to striker Andy. Decent control, decent footwork. Dan does just enough to get his body in front of it, and eventually they do clear their lines. Now Tomo looking for options. Plays one into Kenzie. Back out to Hatfield on his right hand side. Give and go. Palmer gives it in back. Now referee, I reckon, could have given a free kick here, but he plays the advantage and goes out for a corner. Once again, shouts out to the best in the business, Ultimate Kings. Now from that corner, Palmer whips it into the box. Bit of a melee. Keepers all over the place. Eventually, referee blows up for a foul on Andy. Could have been 1-0. Free kick to the Hampton Sundays boys. Now Hampton Sundays still down to 10 men. Jake's taking long to get sorted out on the side that my missus does on a night out. And as I say that, you got Palmer with a decent turn. Plays out to this right hand side to Hatfield. Tries to whip a ball into the box. Managed to get a head on it, and it goes out for a corner. Now another decent delivery into the box. Keeper gets a hand on it. Seeley tries to keep it alive, but fair play to Ryan. Gets all over it and got it smothered. Now Jake's finally got his dancing shoes and his outfit sorted, so we've just welcomed him to the party. Now back into the action. You got Vinny, who plays it into Palmer. Back to Vinny, who whips the ball into the box. Deflected, and it goes out for another corner.
I'm blaming Fontaine Frankie for that now.
Ken's, come on! Ken's like it, that's it, you made that, Ken's! Ken's winning! Yes, Ken, that's it, like it! Yes, Lucy, Ken!
First opportunity for Hampton Sundays. Charlie with the overlapping runner. Russ whips on into the box. Jake's first involvement could have made it 1-0.
That's a fucking let off, that is!
Now over on that far side, you've got Seeley that's bringing the ball out. Sees the ball inside. Dummied there by Andy. Into the feet of Vinny. Finally gets under control. Shoots. But yeah, gets a squeal in the tree.
Kenzie, Palmer, drop ball. Kenzie, help Palmer out.
Hello, Port! Yeah, mate, that's because they clashed into each other. They did, they clashed into each other.
Referee's got his yellow out. Books Dan for a late tackle on Vinny. Now Palmer with another free kick. Whips it into the box. Seeley helps it towards goal. Under pressure, Ryan punches it away. Andy helps it back into the box again, but Ryan's there to scoop up the seconds. Ball played out to this left hand side. Ball under control there by number 18 Dan. Decent enough, looking for options. Gets it out of his feet. Charlie's giving him an option on that left hand side. Miscontrols it, but it works out in his favour. He's pursued there by number 7 Palmer, who does his defensive duties, fair play to him. Managed to clear his lines. No further than Dan once again. Andy's getting in and around him. Breaks to Russ, picks up the scraps. Back into the feet of Jake, who whips a decent ball into the box. Just a shame there's nobody on the end of it.
Pressure.
You're in, Vin.
Now with the majority of the chances going to Hampton United so far in his first half. Ball on that far side, whipped in. Porter misguides his header. Faithful's on the end of it, heads it over the keeper. 1-0 to Hampton Sundays.
Well done, Ports. Heads up, Port, don't worry. Oh, lads, heads up, man. We've been dominant. Let's keep it going.
Now, it definitely was against the run of play, but fair play to Hampton Sundays for taking advantage of it. Now, you got Charlie, who managed to skip past Tomo. Porter comes across, jumps in a bit too early. Charlie tries to cut it back. Decent defending there by Sealy.
Hamptico.
Now, from that resulting corner, it's whipped in. Doesn't beat the man at the first post. Dan Wall comes to pick up the bits, but Andy leaves one on him. Free kick to Hampton Sundays.
Loving it. Log out 70. Just the gaffer. Holding it down on Hamptico.
Now, number 8, Ross Carr, standing over the free kick, looking for options inside the box. Whips one in, but referee blows up for a foul on Sealy. Free kick to Hampton United. To go back up the other end, you got Palmer that plays a decent ball into Andy, who brings it down lovely once again. Back into Kenzie, lends it back into Andy. Vinny's in an offside position, so the Lions got that ruler out again, straight as an arrow. Free kick to be taken just in front of the camera. Palmer whips another decent ball into the box. Helped on there by Vinny. Liam gets his head on it. Ryan spills it. Tomo shoots. But it goes well over the bar. Now, credit's got to be given where it's due to young Kenzie, absolutely pulling strings in the middle of the park so far in his first half. And goes and takes another little nudge in the back here. Referee plays it on as Hampton United were in possession. Now, one ball looped into number 15, Jake, but he's absolutely clattered here by Porter. I believe his name's Karam on that right-hand side, comes away with it. It's 3-on-1. Now, if the ball's better from him, they go and make it 2-0. Overplayed. And Charlie can't retrieve the beats. Hampton United in pursuit of that equalizer. You got Sealy on the ball, plays into Palmer, who gets out of his feet. Jake puts a tackle on him, but referee blows up for a free kick.
Knackered now.
Ball played out here to number 15, Hatfield. Kenzie gives him an option on that right-hand side. Gets his head up and whips the ball into the box first time. Now, if Andy hears a shout at Vinny, they'll have a better opportunity. Unfortunately for Palmer, he has to leave the party. He can't shake off that knee injury. Now, as we get back into the action, number 7, Charlie, with a cheeky little dance there around Hatfield. Plays one on the left-hand side. Bit too much on it, though. Dan can't get there. Karam looking for options, plays one into Jake, but Sealy sticks a decent foot in there. Comes away with it, out to that left-hand side to Funtime Frankie. Plays in Vinny, who gets his cross, comes shutting, and that could have gone anywhere. Now, back and forth action. Ben Savage with the ball on that right-hand side for Hampton Sundays. Whips one into the box, decent enough, just a shame nobody's on the end of it. Now, ball picked up in the middle of the park there by Frankie. Plays it back into Sealy, who gives it back to Frankie, who's got an absolute spreaders of a pass out here to this right hand side to Andy, who managed to whip a ball into the box first time. Vinny's on the end of it, back of the onion bag, 1-1.
Andy, well done, great sweep.
Andy, that's fucking class, though.
Great kick.
With Hampton United getting the equaliser about a minute before the referee's about to blow his whistle for half time, can they go and get another one? Vinny plays into Kenzie, who can't get under control, and eventually the Sundays boys clear their lines. Now Hatfield back into Frankie once again, tries to play one through the channel, slightly overhit, scooped up by Ryan in goal. Now on that note, we're going to go into the half-time break, 1-1, and it's Hamptico derby.
Oh, lads, get on with it.
Lads, we all know the last thing we needed was two of our bigger, stronger players both clashing heads and going off. It was a foul as well, which is annoying. It's what we're going to moan about. He's giving the foul away.
Like the goal's one of them, we should have considered it. We just switched off.
But we did the same against Power, lads. We won them up. They scored just before half time. We went on 1-3-1. You've had enough in this game. You've had enough in this game to suggest you can still win it.
You get when we get a chance, man.
Right. Luke, you're doing a sterling job.
When you beat your man, you've both got time. You settle on the ball, look up and just push across the 6-yard box.
Stay on for a bit if you need.
Got him all day, troll down.
Yeah, keep going, Luke.
He's younger than me.
I'll put your point after this time the whole game.
Yeah. Call him down. Probably what you need to get back out there. Lads, there's nothing I can say that I can really. I've got Andy now available, so Woolly's struggling. So if you give us 5, give us 5.
Can't make one more tackle, I'm gone otherwise, man.
That's a dusty down. If you give us 5, just to give Andy a chance to settle, let the game settle, then we'll take that.
Lads, 2 things from me. We need to calm down when we're on the ball, and we need to raise it when we're off the ball. When we lose the ball, I've seen so much fucking, oh fucking hell, turning round, think, oh, I've lost him. Fuck that, boys. You're all fucking men now. You're all old enough to think, fuck me, right, I've ran past him, he's not doing his job, fuck it, I'll fucking do it for him. That's how we play as a team. We do things for each other, boys. We're not fucking seeing enough of it in that. Not at all. We're losing the ball and just head fucking go. I've had enough of it. He's right, boys. Paid. I'm not blaming you for the goal. I don't want you one-on-one for that ball over the top.
I just said it to Cena.
So if in that, from now, in that situation, if we've got the ball and free kick, I'd rather you in there, and that's why I said Hatfield and Hadley back.
One-on-one where? Back here?
Yeah, you know when for their goal, you would, they played one ball over the top.
I thought Tom was with me behind me.
Bro, that's the bench.
And he was here. Watch my fucking shoulder.
They had one ball over the top, and it was you against the striker. That's not your fault because he's quicker than you. So I don't want us to be in that situation again. Because boys, that's all they've got, a long ball over the top. When we are playing our football, left and right, we are fucking miles there.
Now with them half-time team talks done and dusted, let's get the second half underway then.
Lovely that was.
Like, get past him, get past him.
Love it, had there.
Now over on that far side, you've got Hatfield that managed to skip past one tackle, skip past the second one, gets his head up, whips a decent ball into the box. Decent interception there by Luke Percival. Now Hampton Sundays try to clear their lines, but no further than Fontine Frankie, who plays out to Hatfield once again, and credit where it's due to Percival, defensive duties, and he goes out for a corner. Now Ben Savage and Russ playing a decent 1-2 in and around Seeley. Ben on his bike managed to get one into the box, intercepted and caught out there by Porter. Seeley clears his lines.
There's like more to offer in there, innit?
Stand up front.
Now, not knowing too much about Hampton Sunday since they got promoted from the Championship, they have started to come into their own in this second half. Now on that left hand side you got Charlie once again, who has been decent with his footwork, just a shame he couldn't get his shot away. Now one long ball over the top, Vinny can't manage to get his head on it, but for credit where it's due to Andy, he's been doing this all game so far, getting his body in and around it, strong, decent on the turn, into the feet of Vinny, lays off to Seeley who shoots, shot is blocked, and they clear their lines.
That's a defensive 3-on-3.
Yeah, I don't bother.
Another
well done. Quality, man.
What? You can see that. Fuck me.
Colin, how are you letting Stu do the line?
Now, the United boys weren't too happy about that referee's decision, but they keep ploughing on nonetheless. Hatfield into Kenzie once again. Decent enough footwork. Plays into Seeley, who's gone into midfield. Shoots. Decent save. Now, I'm not being biased, I just know a talent when I see one. And 16-year-old on the ball at the minute, Kenzie, is going to be absolutely frightening, I reckon, as the season goes on. Now, Hadley with a throw-in into Vinny, who's always going to be decent with his hold-up play. Now, managed to get one into the feet of Andy. Now, if Hatfield's on his toes, he gets a shot away, but he's static, and he goes out for a goal kick.
It's both. He's fucking just watched it, though. You know what I mean?
Now over on that far side, ball intercepted there by Hatfield into Kenzie. Now you see it, now you don't. Decent footwork there, back out to Hatfield. Tries to whip one into the box, but it's intercepted. Picked up again there by Kenzie, who's driving at the defence. Into Seeley, tries to play one round the back, but Hatfield makes a meal of it. About 60 minutes in at this point, as Seeley intercepts the ball and nips one past number 5, Andy. Whips a decent ball to the back post towards Vinny, but it's overhit. But credit where it's due to Vinny, managed to keep the ball alive. He's got time to get his head up. Whips another one into the back post there to Seeley, who heads it across the 6-yard box. The scraps are picked up there by Vinny, who gets his shot away, but cleared off the line. Another shot there by Kenzie. More defensive duties there by Russ. They get in and around Kenzie, who does concede the foul in the end, and referee brings it back. Now, I've got to give credit where it's due there to Hampton Sundays, because they have defended their lines. As Hampton United are going for the jugular, trying to get this goal to go 2-1 up. Another ball played into Vinny, who's led the ball back out to this left-hand side to Andy once again. Kenzie, neat and tidy with his footwork, whips one to the back post. Hatfield managed to keep the ball alive. But yeah, Seeley puts a hell of a handball on it. Referee blows up for a free kick.
Good football, lads.
Great ball.
Ken's just dropping what's in.
Good at it, just turn in there and drive.
What ball?
Now, I don't think Seeley was too happy about that rule being taken out of the stationary kick. But as we crack on, ball into Hadley, who flips one over into the space. Picked up there by Kenzie, whose footwork again, man, has just been naughty. Andy lends it back to Hadley, who whips one into the box. But I believe that's Adam Richardson that clears his lines. They try to clear it, but Hadley gets his foot on it. Breaks out to Funtime Frankie, who sees the headlines. And yeah, he ends up on the other pitch.
Well done, Frank. It worked for that shot.
Ethan on for Frankie. Now, the gaffer reassured him that he wasn't subbed off for that shot, but I don't believe you, Clarkie. Now, Ethan tries to get his shot away, but drags it wide. Is that the sub?
Andy!
Nah, the one that just knocked it around him then. First half, you come on. He was running the line down first half. What a ball. Seeley's never getting there. Here he is. Here he is. Now, shouts out to my guy, the Sunday League Seb Plata, Dan Hassan. Now, Hadley getting caught in possession here. Ben Savage wants it a bit more than him. Whips a decent enough ball into the box, but it's intercepted there by Porter. Now, Russ gets it out of his feet, who shoots, but Porter gets his head on it once again.
Andy! One more!
Now, the second half started to pick up in this Hamptico derby. It has been back and forwards as another ball's played through to Dan Faithful. Porter's doing his defensive duties and concedes a corner. Quick corner taken. Percival gets his head on it. Could have gone anywhere.
They'd introduce him to the old boys.
We're only trying to leave at the end of the night, bro. She's trying to get in my car. Says, nah. Double at the doors and drove off, bro. Scared.
I locked the doors, yeah. I just went out.
Fucking scared, bro. Oh.
That's a great ball.
Well done, Joe.
Now we're into about the 80th minute at this point. He's still got Kenzie pulling strings in the middle of that midfield between him and Seeley. Seeley plays out to this right hand side to Hatfield, who plays a lovely ball across the 6-yard box. Andy can't get on the end of it. Now Clarkie's United boys are still applying the pressure. Out to this right hand side. Ball played inside to Kenzie, who sees Seeley free, but he's standing in an offside position. Slots it home in the back of the onion bag, but Lionel's got that ruler out again, straight as an arrow. Now I don't think Seeley was too happy about that goal being disallowed, so he leaves one on there, number 6, Karen.
3 headers. Hey, get him off, man.
Keep on going, Kens. Keep on going, Kens. 5 balls.
Hey.
Silly yellow card picked up there by number 15, Jake, for dissent. Kenzie plays onto the back post towards Vinny, but he goes out for a goal kick. Decent little back heel from Hatfield into Ethan as the Hampton United boys go in pursuit of his second goal. Played into Kenzie once again. First time round the corner to Andy, who can't bring it under control, but eventually breaks out to Hatfield. But I have to rate the tackle there by the Hampton Sunday centre half.
Have it, Hatfield, have it.
How many does he have him, Rick? Lou, get the ball.
Another free kick conceded by the Sundays boys, taken by Kenzie. I reckon he tried to catch the keeper off his line, but Ryan's got that covered and smothered all day in goal.
Go back for him, come on.
He's shit himself there.
Go on, Paul.
Frustration showing on the face of Jake Clarkie on the sideline for Hampton United. Now you've heard me say it before. Now at this point, people, what can you say?
I'll even give it a rewind as well for you, Carl. It's alright, I'll put some veneers in for you. I'll sort you out.
Now credit where it's due to Dan Faithful, because I didn't realise how good of a finish that was until I was doing the highlights.
Penalty.
Now with 5 minutes left on the clock and the Sundays boys going 2-1 up, Ethan whips a ball into the box. Bit of a melee inside the 6-yard area, but they clear their lines. Now as Hampton United go in pursuit of that equalizer, they're leaving cracks at the back. Now Dan Faithful skips past Hadley, can cut it back, but he goes for his hattie, saved there by the keeper. Now Ethan, I wasn't too sure if you meant this, but this little Megs here was naughty, and the pass into Andy wasn't too bad either, who goes and wins himself a free kick 25 yards out from goal. Seeley giving some last minute instructions to Kenzie about the free kick. The referee blows his whistle, Kenzie gets his shot away, but credit to Ryan the keeper for tipping it onto the bar. Now I did forget to mention that they have bought Leo Kinsella on that right hand side. Kenzie sprays a ball out to him. Kinsella sees the headlines, but drags it well wide.
He's gone. He's gone. He's gone.
We just want to play.
He's gone. He's second.
Second yellow. Oh, he's second yellow.
Second yellow, he's gone.
Look. Hayden.
Oh well, still won.
Now number 15 Jake, who started the day off as a lino, come on for the 2 players that clashed heads, picks up his second yellow card. Hampton Sundays go down to 10 men. Now with literally 3 minutes left on the referee's watch and probably a minute of stoppage time, ball on his left hand side with Andy, plays it into the midfield to Seeley, who sprays it out to Tomo, gets his head up, whips a decent ball into the box, Vinny's head on it, back of the onion bag, 2-2.
Oh, Jay, he's giving it. Oh, Jay. Oh, no.
Seconds and Hamptico.
Now I think me and the little bro Kings have been in enough games together to think that we've seen it all. With less than a minute left on the referee's watch, plus stoppage, Ethan gets caught in possession. Seeley got no other choice but to concede a foul on Charlie. Free kick to the Sundays boys. Now down to 10 men, dangerous free kick. Ross Carr standing over it, onto the head of Luke Percival, saved by the keeper, but he taps in the follow-up. Now the game at 3-2, we've had it all in this Hamptico derby. Blood, sweat and tears, plenty of chances, red cards and 5 goals so far. Now as we enter the last minute of injury time, we've got Kenzie that picks up the balls in the pocket once again, driving at the defence, and eventually they bring him down. Last chance of the game to Hampton United. Now Kenzie standing over the free kick once again, looking for Vinny or Tommy at the back post, but Ryan's off his line early doors, safe as houses, got it covered and smothered. Now with the referee about to blow his final whistle in this Hamptico derby, it is going to end 3-2 to Hampton Sundays. I'm Big Fazza, this is Sunday League Settings, thanks for having me.
Oh, fucking now. Woo!
Good content, that, eh?
Definitely, I ain't complaining. 5 goals sending off, head wounds, the luck.
Get in that fucking changing room! You have that! You sorting out, you're his teammate. One of you lads, get in that fucking changing room! All of you!
You lot played great. This is a great game of football today. A great game.
Deserved.
There's only one out there.
Wow. It's proved, ain't it?
Hair dryer. Get ready for it. You'll probably be able to hear it down the road.
I will. Okay, now. Go on, Cole. Happy gaffer.
As we go around the grounds,
Oh, krasnojo! Oh, krasnojo!
Now respect people, myself Big Fazza, on behalf of Sunday League Settings, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bless up.